Interesting story is there's been a couple of times where I've had like a closing or something and I needed to get in touch with someone who I didn't know, like say it was another attorney or something like that. And I look at my phone and they're in my phone from the dump from LinkedIn. So I've been able to call
LinkedIn for
them
the
right up.
win.
And they're like, "Is this Jim?" I'm like, "Yeah, how you doing?"
Welcome back to the 100 Millionaires podcast. This is Walter Murillo, and I'm hanging out with Mike Shine, Mitch Jaworski. Mike, bring us in.
Massive income from passive income.
Mitch, how do we do it?
We organize and we collect.
Because the point is not to work, it's to generate income. We were talking about commitment today, and one of the reasons that people aren't successful is because they don't commit, and it's because they don't commit to the people in their cell phone. Mike, you were just talking about how many people you had in your cell phone you didn't know that were in there, and we talk about the mentorship. Our whole millionaire building process is let's make some connections, right? It's who, not how. Mitch, you have commitment opportunities. You're a great connector. You connect people all the time, but occasionally there are some commitments that you've had challenges making. What would you say to somebody who's listening right now who's having an issue with making some commitments in their life?
Well, I mean, in the end, you got to find the root cause. Like my root cause is, I don't think very common, something that's more of a minority cause. Like mine is the overall grand scheme. Like I look at stuff as in terms of if I'm in for life, you know what I mean? And that's not really the reality. You have things that are seasons in your life. You have things that, last for, X amount of time, whether it's a business, whether it's a partnership, whatever it is, whether it's even a task. For me, I got to realize that there's flexibility in life. It's not like, it's not like all or nothing for life.
This is the other side of that too, right? Most people will take on what they perceive as small commitments. They're like, oh, I'll just do it this one time. No big deal. It's not going to be a part of my life forever. I'll just date this one person, or I'll smoke this one cigarette, or I'll just eat this one piece of candy. And once you get that taste, or once they're in your life, I'll just work this 9 to 5.
Is this turning into like a don't do drugs commercial? Like they try it the one time and then they're hooked.
They get that one job. They're like, you just got to get a job through high school. And then after they get that job through high school, they're like, okay, I got to keep coming back. Why are you still going back? You now got a diploma. Like now you've got, skills, you've got your college degree, and you're like still going back to the job you've been doing. Like, how does somebody know that they're committing to the right things? Because some people, I think they make commitment too easily. They're not paying attention. Like they'll just let little things into their life. Like it's no big deal. But then other people like yourself, Mitch, you're super intentional about what you bring into your life, that you miss opportunities to commit to things because you're like, no, I would do this for life, when really build a business for 3 to 5 years. Or like you said, build a business for 1 year and just see if you even like that business. Is that something you actually feel any kind of reward with? Mike, you're kind of the king of commitment.
I'm so different. I feel like I am ready, fire, aim. And I like that about myself. I go and I do.